I am not, I think I'm coming in this thing having to drag me, kicking and screaming, because I'm like, I'm not going to be organized, that I'm not going to do it.
You one of those artsy people. That's what I call you. Okay, the poetry, the psalms, just, you're the artsy people.
That's me. I know, no regimen. No, not me. But there's room for us. So there has to be a way for us creatives to manage this, and it's definitely a challenge, but it can be done. I know my job is a little more lenient because I'm kind of late all the time, but they understand. A lot of people's jobs aren't so understanding, but you just have to work with it.
Right. When he was born, only my immediate boss knew, because I knew I may have some issues sometimes, but I didn't tell anyone else, because I didn't want anybody to feel sorry for me.
Right.
I did not want that. And working in a large school system, and there weren't many African Americans in administration, everyone knew me. I just didn't want to hear all the questions, and I didn't want that. And you're not ready for that in the beginning. Like you said, it's hard for you to accept it. We didn't even tell a lot of our family because of the fact that you get all those questions that you can't answer. You're asking me stuff like, how do I know, what he's going to be able to do or not do? Yes, I have faith, and different things. He couldn't go stay with my mom because everyone doesn't know how to take care of him. Right. So there are a lot of things that people might, I want to watch. No, you think you want to watch him, but we never can leave him alone.
Exactly.
If he's upstairs, somebody has to be upstairs to make sure and people, one time when our house was being checked for something, we have locks. Everything, bathroom stays locked, locks on it, because they will go in there and they'll start messing and things. Yeah. The average person doesn't understand that. Okay, well, are you locking them in the room? No.
Yes.
See? Yeah, see, you get it. You get it.
We do that too.
Yeah, you get it.
We do that because she gets out and she'll get into the pantry and pull out a 5-pound bag of sugar and pour it all over the carpet. And what do? You have to lock her bedroom door, and if she wants to, she'll bang on the door. Yeah. But we our help, not everybody can keep her, and people with the best intentions, they really have good intentions, but I have to depend on my mother, and I have to depend on my caregivers who are trained to deal with her. As a matter of fact, on the way here, Harrison, our editor, he said, well, wow, you may find your dream home out here. These houses are great. And I said, no, I have to stay where my help is. My help is on the east side, so I have to stay where my help is. So I can't, my choices are limited until I can afford a full-time nanny.
Right.
I have to stay where my help is.
And then you don't even want to burn them out.
No.
That's why I said I do have a team. I have someone that, if we have to be out of town, that sleeps at our house, because his seizures are attached to his sleep.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they always are. He's either waking up out of a nap or he doesn't wake up, and there's a plan of action you have to take. So that would scare the average person. And one of our new sitters, she went through the experience, and it was so amazing because my 15-year-old was home and my baby girl was home. And he manned up. He said, get the diastat. We do this. If it doesn't work, the ambulance came. He said, he's right over here, and he even carried him.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like, he's so programmed to, this is who my brother is. Yeah. But you're right. Yeah. And so it limits you. So you can't go on vacations all the time, or, leave for a certain amount of time for opportunities. But God is amazing of how he helps fill that void.
So when your son had his first seizure, don't stop. When your son had his first seizure, and I remember my daughter had hers, I was terrified. And now, she has them regularly. But sharing that with somebody is,
right.
People just don't understand. We still get scared, even though we're used to it. We still get scared. I think it's so important that we share our feelings and our experiences with other African American women and families, because I've never seen a conversation like this. I've never had a conversation like this.
It doesn't happen, and you can't really prepare for it. Because sometimes it's like mom has to get on work mode. okay, you have to know where the medications are. Like, for instance, this morning I checked his medications. Sometimes it's for like a pharmacist. And I said, oh, we're low on this one. I put it in my bag. I dropped it off in Walgreens. I have to keep all that in my head. I mean, he's been on anti-seizure medication since he was 3.
Yeah.
And then the one stopped working, then they added a second.
Yeah.
So you just keep going, and I'm thinking, okay, what's next? But I can't think like that. You just have to keep thinking, okay, let's just keep going, doing what we have to do. But the thing that turns me off the most is when people try to limit him because of it. You know, people, well, can he go swimming? What are you talking about? If he wants to get in the water, he's going to get in the water. So I don't like when they try to limit them because there are things that they can try to do.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I'm afraid I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm limiting my child, but you just never know, and you just keep going.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, any last words?
No, but that was an awesome conversation, and one day they'll have to meet Jeremiah and your daughter.
Oh yeah, Camille,
she's loving because he's so loving and she's loving. They would just hug each other. I know him, and he loves women. So
oh, she loves men.
Yeah, so
I don't know what that is, but I mean, she loves men.
Yeah.
And nobody taught her that. I don't know where she gets it from. I don't know.
Really?
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been awesome.
You got that?